All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Jeff Resnick at ringside with TK, Todd Kennelly, and Matt Stryker here to call the action. Triple threat match for the TV title.
I'll tell you what, gentlemen, with championship gold comes power. Could you imagine if the experience adds, not only they already have the Heritage Heavyweight title, if they can add the television title tonight, think of the power that this group will have.
It's a daunting task that the television champion will certainly look to make that happen.
And here comes the wrecking machine, Mikey O'Shea. You know, Matt, you've been almost a magnet for melees and brawls here since arriving at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Every time you get in the ring for an interview, all the wrestlers in the back seem to flock to the ring to hash out their problems.
Well, that's where we should hash out our problems, in the ring. Anyone can talk, not anyone can wrestle. Well, I meant to say that anyone can talk, not everyone can wrestle, but when you want to talk about wrestling, you talk about the ultimate male, Mr. Machismo, Joey Ryan, Ben Stiller with a mustache.
Yeah, nobody makes him bleed his own blood. Joey Ryan, though, since erupting back on the scene here in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, proclaimed himself the television champ, and he's backed it up, and he's gonna have to do it here tonight against two tough opponents.
Every time I'm around Joey Ryan, I have this weird need for hand sanitizer.
The following contest is your Championship Wrestling from Hollywood television title match. Introducing our first participant. He is led to ringside by Christian Cole. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 250 pounds, Big Duke. Our second participant in this title match, from Charlestown, Massachusetts, weighing 325 pounds, Mikey O'Shea. And our current reigning and defending Championship Wrestling from Hollywood television champion from Hollywood, California, weighing 212 pounds, Joey Ryan.
Stage is set, big time television title matchup here. Triple threat rules. Joey Ryan, his championship reign might be in big time jeopardy here in a match like this, Matt. The champion's advantage thrown right out the window.
That's right, the champion does not need to be pinned to lose the title. Jeff, can you break down the triple threat rules for us?
Not a problem, Matt. Again, first pinfall to a victory. So as these men alluded to, again, Mikey O'Shea could defeat Big Duke to win the TV title. Joey Ryan out of the equation in that instance.
That's right, no tags, all three superstars in the ring at the same time. Think of the opportunities.
And again, that's a great word to use, opportunity. You know, in a match like this, it's so easy, you know, to break up a pinfall. You really have to nullify one of your opponents to leave it mano-a-mano.
You know, when this matchup was made, Joey Ryan let Mikey O'Shea and Big Duke go toe-to-toe. And it looks like that's how he's going to start this matchup, let the big men do the dirty work.
But notice Joey doesn't stay too far away from the ring, because the minute opportunity strikes, if I know Joey, he is going to strike as well.
Well, not only that, the title could slip away. If one of these big guys score a quick pinfall victory, the match is over.
Wait a second.
Oh, here's the grappler once again, scouting talent.
You're cool. She really likes you.
All right, the grappler not happy with the strategy of the champion thus far. Saying sitting on the steps might get cut from that list.
I mean, it almost has to make these guys nervous to have someone with the pedigree of the grappler watching and observing. Is Joey Ryan going to do this whole match with a lollipop in his mouth?
Well,
That answers that question.
I'll tell you what, though, Matt, you talked about it. Joey Ryan waiting for his opportunity, and when he saw it, he struck. Low bridging, sending Mikey O'Shea outside the ring.
And to your point earlier, Jeff, isolating one of his opponents, trying to take advantage while O'Shea was on the outside. trying to divide and conquer here.
And as we all know in our history, the grappler was known for taking shortcuts. I almost would feel that Joey Ryan and the grappler would be a perfect marriage, but the grappler did say that he wants to take someone fresh and new and mold them.
Oh, Joey Ryan with a big drop kick there. Yes, we saw the grappler at ringside previously, scouting Ryan Taylor and Willie Mack. Gotta wonder what he was thinking. Joey Ryan, suicide dive to the outside.
Joey Ryan doing a great job thus far, keeping his head on a swivel. The champion is standing tall right now with his two much bigger opponents laid out.
Let me tell you some of the reasons people get into trouble with credit cards. A job loss or salary cut, an unexpected expense. Consolidated Credit helped over 5 million people just like you. We can reduce your interest rates, cut your monthly payments, and help you get out of debt fast. The time to call Consolidated Credit is now. When debt is the problem, we are the solution.
Call Consolidated Credit now.
Call 1-800-479-4426. Call now.
Look at this, trying to measure him for that big super kick, the walk-off as he calls it. Nice counter by Big Duke. Reverse neck breaker, high impact right in the center of the ring there, Matt.
Notice here that the fans in the Sportatorium are with respect watching these superstars compete for the prestigious television title.
And again, imagine, as you noted, TK, the power that the experience would have if they were to take the TV title into their stable.
Yeah, they would certainly have a lot of the gold, a lot of the influence here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Look at Mikey O'Shea, though, just finding another gear here. Big-time spine buster, goes for the cover, looking for the win and the title. Big Duke makes the save there, split-second save, Jeff.
And that's why they call Mikey O'Shea a wrecking machine. He was literally wrecking his opponents. But again, you really need to nullify one man in order to pick up the victory in a match like this.
Or you can use two men against one another. Oh, there's a unique maneuver. I might steal that.
You got to think some alliances are going to be strong. A wide open knee strike there. Lowered the knee pad, bone on bone, as Joey Ryan.
Because the storm is coming.
The storm is coming. What does that mean?
Very prophetic words from the grappler. Who knows what he means?
Grappler apparently has seen all he needed to see heading to the back as the champion, Joey Ryan, trying desperately to hold on to the gold here tonight.
Have that taste.
Oh, he eats a big boot.
That might affect his movie star good looks, as he likes to say there.
See all the space that's in the ring right now? Any one of these three guys can occupy that space, occupy the spotlight, and become the next television champion.
Well, Mikey O'Shea, definitely a man who wants to hold that title. He said he wants gold, a former protege of Joey Ryan.
Now, if I were the grappler, and I'm not, and I probably never will be, but I would try to show this Mikey O'Shea, you cannot win matches. Hang on.
O'Shea into the cover now after the big back elbow.
It's difficult to win matches on the perimeter of the ring. It's difficult to beat your opponent in the corner or on the ropes. You've got to beat him in the middle of the ring. That's where most of your high-impact offense should take place.
All three men in the ring now, title hanging in the balance as Joey Ryan. I don't know if I like his odds here in a striking contest with the big brawler, the big Irishman, Mikey O'Shea.
Oh, wow! Where did that come from?
The big man leaving his feet there, trying to defeat his opponents and defeating gravity in the process. What a drop kick there.
Yeah, but a lot of those shots from Joey Ryan may start to take their effect on big Mr. O'Shea.
Now with these two big men in there, how do they take advantage, try and score the win with the champion on the outside? Nobody home there in the corner. Big Duke.
This might be his opportunity.
Certainly seems to be the freshest of the three. Well, he did until this. What a power display!
O'Shea with the gunslinger walk-off.
Uh-oh, champion trying to steal one, and he does!
Winner of the match and still television champion, Joey Ryan.
Slimy and grimy is the way Joey Ryan likes it. Todd?
Oh, you talked about it. You guys talked about the one word, opportunity, and that's what Joey Ryan took there, bringing Sleazy back to Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, and after a great title defense, he can put that television title right back around his waist.
That's right. Joey Ryan says he is the biggest TV star in this company. He remains our TV champion.
Joey Ryan came back with that television title. I gotta think this victory feels good, Matt. He jumped a big hurdle here tonight.
I think Joey Ryan believed the entire time that he was going to walk away and retain his television title. That's confidence. That's what separates the men from the boys. That's what separates superstars from everyone else.
I'll tell you what, so many challengers, though, lining up to take on Joey Ryan. Wait, what's this about? What is Scorpio Sky doing out here?
Well, you want to talk about a champion shining in the spotlight. Nobody shines brighter than the Heritage Heavyweight Champ. Look at these two champions, eye to eye here, Matt.
Now, is this all Christian Cole's master plan?
I'll tell you what, guys, I don't know what's going on, but it seems like Scorpio Sky, Joey Ryan saying this place isn't big enough for the both of them. One man needs to stand above the other. Ladies and gentlemen, an incredible TV title matchup and an incredible moment of stare down here between our two singles champions. We'll see you next time on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.